I'm Blake Anthony, and this is The Real Real. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Blake Anthony with another Real Real. I couldn't let this one get away not talking about how the Boston Celtics fumbled the bag in a 3-1 up series to a Game 7 loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. You clearly that the Celtics have a better team. Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and I ain't even got to mention the supporting cast that they have. Following that, should have never lost this series, but they found a way to do so. So, in talking about that, where do you go from here? This is where I have fun. So, I'm thinking if you're going to break up the gang, you have two players you can basically get any other superstar for because both players are franchise pieces and superstars. So you got to talk about that when you talk about trades. I went through every team, and the only one that makes sense is trading. And I picked Jayson Tatum because Brown is more available. He's always able to play versus Jayson Tatum has been injured a lot in his career. And I picked Tatum to trade Tatum for Giannis out of Milwaukee. Clearly, Giannis is going to be gone out of Milwaukee. And here's a couple packages and stuff I got. Brown could go because you could get more for trading Brown. But I picked Tatum just because of availability. So I got Tatum going. And Tatum is said to be paid. And it's crazy. It's a pretty even deal. A straight swap. You can do a straight swap. Tatum, who's owed $58.5 million for the 26-27 season. Giannis is owed $58.5 million for the 26-27 season. So that's the cleanest financial swap right there. But people may pick Jaylen Brown as the one to be out. And if you do so, Jaylen Brown is owed $57.1 in 26-27, and you could acquire, and then you have younger assets like Jordan Walsh and Peyton Pritchard as well. I'd like to play that position to fill that role on the front court if you remove Brown. Jayson Tatum and Giannis. You get 21.8 points per game with Tatum, and you're getting 27.6 points per game with Giannis. And then both players about even as rebounds, 10 rebounds a game for Tatum, 9.8 for Giannis. Assists are about dead even at 5.3 to 5.4. But field goal percentage with Tatum is 41.1% versus Giannis 62.4%. And like I said earlier, the contracts are damn nearly the same. So, the only restriction would be both teams are operating above the luxury tax aprons, which limits their ability to take back more salary than send out. That is about it. And then Tatum's recent knee issues, which caused him to miss Game 7 out of 2026 first round, may impact the trade. Giannis control. Giannis has 62.8. Player option for 27-28, giving him significant leverage on where he might be traded because he owns that if he wants to be traded. I can't see why he wouldn't want to go to a winning situation right out the gate, even if he holds the leverage in that. But at some point, Boston's got to make some decisions, and those decisions got to come quick, and they got to come swift. What do you think about what I said? You think it should be Tatum? You think it should be Brown? Do you think somebody else should be traded? Maybe Bam Adebayo out of Miami. What do you think? I'm Blake Anthony. This is The Real Real. See you next time.